my name's Max and my dad's in jail.
Hi, my name's Sarah and my mom's in prison.
Hi, my name's Tasha and my dad's in prison.
If you have a parent in jail or in prison, this movie is for you, so that you can learn about what it's like to go visit. I'm Sam, and my dad is in prison too. You might feel alone like I do, but the truth is, there's a lot of us who have parents in prison. Going on your first visit is scary. The first time I went to see my dad, I didn't know what it would be like. I didn't even want to go. But if you get the chance to visit, you really should. It kind of makes it easier on me to see where he actually is, because I worry about him, and I really miss my dad. So when I go see him, I know he still cares about me, and he knows that I still care about him.
I know my mom really likes it when I visit. We talk about the things that we're going to do together when she gets out.
The main thing you need to know about visiting is that there are lots of rules. That's because so many people come into the prison and they need rules to keep everybody safe. Even kids have to follow rules. You won't get put in jail or anything if you break the rules, but you might have to leave before the visit is over. What's it like to visit? Well, first you need to know about visiting hours and get on the visiting list too. An adult should take care of stuff like that. There's this brochure that explains everything. Here's where all the rules come in. You can only bring certain things into the visiting room, like a baby bottle. You can't wear certain types of clothes when you visit, and you can only visit a certain number of times each week. It's important to know all the rules before you go, though. An adult can call the prison ahead of time to find out. It's good to get there early because sometimes, it could take a long time. When you get to the prison, you have to check in. At a place just like this, people find out what your name is and who you're here to see. Then they have to go find your mom or dad. So you might have to wait a little while in here. Also, you can leave things in a locker that you can't bring inside the prison. The first time I visited my dad, I was scared because of the guards and the noises and the security and everything. The gates are pretty big, the noises are loud, but you get used to it. When it's time to go inside, you get to go through security. You have to go through a metal detector, and sometimes you even get your hand stamped. People sometimes get searched though. One time, they even looked in my little brother's diaper. They do this just to make sure everyone is safe though.
I know my dad's not a bad person. He just made bad choices.
Prison is like a timeout for adults.
At first when my mom went to prison, I felt like it was my fault, but I know it's not.
Finally, you go into the prison visiting room. You might sit at a table with your mom or dad, or you might have your visit through this window where you talk on the phone. Either way, you need to behave yourself. You can't bring toys or anything when you visit. Usually there are some toys in the visiting room to play with though. You can ask for movies or games or even playing cards. Mostly you are supposed to stay at your table with your family. You have to sit still though, like at school or church, no running around. You can't talk to any other people in the visiting room. It's important to be respectful of everybody there, especially the guards. If someone has to use the restroom, you might have to ask permission or get help getting in and out. You can buy drinks in the machine, but there's no food, so it's better to eat before you go visit so you're not hungry. You can't bring anything into the visit to give to your mom or dad, and they can't give anything to you either. A visit lasts about 2 hours. You can't go in and out though. Once you leave, the visit is over. At first it seems kind of hard to talk in the visiting room because there are other people all around us. You get used to it though. You can hug your mom and dad also, just not a lot.
When I visit my dad, we play checkers.
I tell my dad what I do at home and school and stuff like that. I tell him jokes too.
I feel ashamed a lot about having my mom in prison, but when I visit, I see lots of other kids have moms in prison.
Sometimes when I visit my dad, we can't think of stuff to talk about. That's okay though. It's just good to be there with him. But it's hard too. Before we go see him, I feel really nervous. And afterwards, sometimes I'm angry. Other times, I just feel bad. I don't know why.
After I have to say goodbye to my mom, I feel sad, like my feelings are hurt.
It helps to talk to someone about my feelings.
When you visit, you only see the visiting room. You don't get to see where the prisoners live. They have places where they go to school, play ball, lift weights, go to church, call home, get books, and work or learn new skills. Remember, if you're feeling bad, you can talk to someone about it. Also, you're still a good person even if your dad or mom is in prison. There are lots of other kids who are going through the same thing you are. So, don't be scared to visit your dad or mom in prison. Just follow the rules and everything will be just fine.